Today I want to show you how to use this AED, and AED stands for Automated External Defibrillator. This little machine here that you'll see on the walls of the airport and in gyms and hopefully everywhere is used with CPR on a pulseless person to hopefully shock them back into a regular rhythm. And so the sooner you shock someone with good CPR, the better chance they have of surviving. And these can be a little intimidating for people that have never heard of them and never used them before. And so I just want to show you how easy it is to use it, because using this on someone that you find before EMS gets there or anybody does anything, you can save their life. It can be the difference between them living and dying if you're able to do this with good CPR on someone who's pulseless. It's very easy, only a few steps. Anybody can do it. Literally anybody could do it. My 4-year-old could do it. So if you want to learn how to use an AED, keep watching. First thing you're going to do is open the lid of the AED, and some of them will tell you what to do when you open the lid. That kind of turns it on. This one you actually have to push the on button for it to tell you what to do. And so that's the first step of using any AED, is to open it up and either follow the prompts if it starts talking to you, or press the on button. After we press the on button for this particular model, it's going to tell us exactly what to do. I'm going to tell you about it right now, kind of walk you through it before we actually do it, because it's very noisy and you won't be able to hear me talk when I turn it on. So the first thing you're going to do is take the pads out. There should be adult pads and what we call pediatric or kid pads in there as well that are just a little bit smaller. But right now we're looking at an adult. So if you notice, it will show you exactly where to put the pads. You're going to put this one on the right, under the right clavicle, on the right side of the chest. This one will go kind of on the side under the left breast area, as you can see on the picture. So you're going to peel these off. They're quite sticky. You're going to put them on the patient as it shows. And then you'll see as we go along, you're going to plug in the connector to where the flashing light will be. If you don't follow the prompts exactly and you plug in the connector before you put it on the patient's chest, it will start analyzing immediately, and you won't get an accurate read of what rhythm the patient's in, because it's not on the patient's chest. So let's follow the prompts.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest. Plug in pads connector next to flashing light.
Okay, so we've put the pads on the chest. Now we're going to put this in next to the flashing light, and as you can see, it only goes one way.
Apply pads.
There's
plug in connector.
There's a little half circle there, and it matches right here. So we're going to plug it in, push down hard, and now it's going to tell us what to do. It's going to analyze.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
So if someone's doing CPR while you're doing this, tell them stand by, hands off the patient.
Shock advised. Charging.
And it will
Stay
either tell
clear
you,
of patient.
it will tell you whether you need a shock or no
Deliver
shock.
shock now. Press the orange button now.
And at this time, you need to make sure that nobody's touching the patient at all. Say everybody clear, and when you see that everyone
shock now.
is
Press
away
the
from the
orange
patient,
button now.
then you're going to press the shock button, and you're going to say shocking now, 1, 2, 3.
Shock delivered. Paused. Begin CPR.
And at that point, you're going to go back into CPR. You're going to leave the pads on the patient because it times for 2 minutes. And after 2 minutes of CPR, the machine is going to automatically tell you again, analyzing heart rhythm, please don't touch the patient. And then it will tell you whether or not a shock is advised at that time or not. And you just continue CPR, listening to the prompts until help gets there. And this is the biggest, most important way that you're going to save someone's life, is by taking them out of the rhythm that has caused them to go into arrest in the first place. So let's run through this one more time with an actual mannequin about how to turn it on, how to place the pads, and what to do following that all the way through to the end. And I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to go through the motions, and you'll hear the machine prompting me on what to do. So you're going to open it up first, turn the on button to on.
Apply pads to patient's bare chest. Plug in pads connector next to flashing light. stabilizing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient. Shock advised. Charging. Stay clear of patient. Deliver shock now. Press the orange button now.
I'm clear, everybody's clear, nobody's touching the patient. I'm gonna shock on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shock delivered. Pause.
And I'm gonna go right back into
Begin
CPR.
CPR.
And that's it. You wait for 2 more minutes, it'll analyze again and tell you if you need to shock again or not. Good hard and fast chest compressions immediately when you see someone go down unconscious with no breathing and no heart rate, along with an AED shocking early, is the best way to save someone's life. If you do these things immediately, they have a much better chance of survival than if you don't do CPR and if you don't have an AED. So I hope you feel more comfortable doing CPR and using an AED when it's brought to the scene of someone that is unconscious and not breathing with no heart rate. It's very easy. I know it seems intimidating, but it really is very easy. All AEDs will tell you what to do when you turn the power on or when you open the lid. Just follow the instructions. That's all you have to do. You can save someone's life. Thanks for watching.